Minasan konnichiwa. Watashi wa Manishi to moshimasu. Hi everyone, I'm Manishi, and as you already know, I'm a certified Japanese language trainer. And also, I have my own classes by the name Komorebi Japanese language classes. And you can register with us by clicking on the link given in the description box. So let's quickly move to the next topic. Our today's topic is basically the second video of Hiragana playlist, which will, so if you remember, we've already completed the first line or the first video where we completed vowels of the script, Hiragana script. And before moving to the next part, let's just confirm whatever we did in the last class. So let's try to read this word once. I'm sure you must be able to read the first letter and the last letter. So let's confirm that. The first letter is A, last one E. And this one, we have no idea what this letter is, the second one. But I'll make sure that by the end of this video, you're able to not just read this particular letter, but this word as a whole and also the rest of the characters. So let's have a look at the Hiragana chart again. So for today, we will be looking at, in today's lesson, we will be looking at the K line or the K line basically. So that is the second line, the K line. Okay. Now, before moving to the characters as such, please note these points. These are very important. The first one being that there are syllables in Japanese and not consonants. So I'm sure most of you must be thinking that, okay, now that we've done vowels, we must be looking at consonants now. But we don't have consonants as such, we have syllables. Now the question is, of course, what are syllables? So syllables are basically any consonant sound which has a vowel sound attached to it, which means that we will not have k or m, as you already know that we have that this k or m or k or m is a consonant, English consonant. We will not have these sounds, but we will rather have ka, ki, ku, or ma, mi, mu, something like that, where a consonant is attached with a vowel sound. So please take care of these points. Hi. So let's start now with the lesson 2 K line or the K line. Okay, so I hope you know the drill. I'll play the audio. You have to repeat after every audio so that you're able to memorize these characters. So I'll play each audio twice. Please repeat so that it becomes easier for you to memorize. Right.
か、
Ka. So the first one becomes ka.
き、き、
Ki.
く、く、
Ku.
け、け、
Ke.
こ、こ、
Ko. So this, if you put it together, it will be ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Now, if you compare it with the vowels that we've already done, it was a, e, u, a, o. The order remains the same. Sounds are same in the correct order. However, we are just putting the k sound before the vowels. So it becomes ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Now, how do we memorize these letters? It's actually sometimes a problem faced by many students, many learners. So, what we'll do is we'll try to remember it through pictures. So, the first one, if you can see, there's a person who's holding his ear like this, maybe you're putting just his hand behind his ear. Now, ear in Hindi is kan. So, the first sound of kan, basically the first syllable, which is ka, is exactly the same as what we have for hiragana. However, I'll just like to point this out that it's not very sharp, as in the k is not very sharp. It's somewhere between k, say khargosh wala k, and k. So you have to figure that out by doing a lot of listening practice. Okay. So the first one, as you can see, is a ka, which can be brought from this picture. So I'll show you again this one. Now let's look at the second one. It's a key. You can actually get a key out of this key. So just note down this one as well. Third, we have a cuckoo or a cuckoo's beak. From the cuckoo's beak, you'll get that particular shape of coo, right? And then if you see there are two bananas and one knife, you can actually get the shape of K from this particular picture. And why I've written this word as Kela, because the K is exactly the same. The K of Kela is the same as K of Hiragana. Last picture, for coin, we have ko. So you can actually get a ko out of coin. So I hope this helped. Now our task begins. It's the quiz time. Okay, so I'll give you 5 seconds. Try to recognize this letter. Okay, so your time starts now. Okay, time up. So this letter or character is ka. Second one. Okay, again 5 seconds. Try to recognize this letter. Okay, so it's ki. Ki. Third one. Third one. Again 5 seconds. Okay, so this one becomes ku. Ku, the third letter of ka line. Next. Okay, now this one is K. K. And the last one. Okay, so this letter becomes Ko. Ko. So I hope you are able to memorize now from the first to the last letter in the correct order. Now, a very important point is that these are two different scripts, or two, not scripts, two different fonts of the same script or of key. Now, there are, of course, many other fonts as well, but these are the two most common fonts used. If you look at the second one, this is the font of key which you will, this actually looks like your written key. So, whenever you're going to write down key, this is what it is going to look like. First one is more of a digital font where whenever you will type, so you'll actually look, the key will actually look like this. So you have to take care and you have to actually be able to recognize both the fonts, because one is more of a written and the first one is more of a typing one. Okay, now again the task is, I'll play the audio for you. You have to select the character. So let's begin.
く、
Once again.
く、
Okay, so I'll show you the answer. I hope you have recognized the letter or the character. So this name ku, this ku. Sugi. Next one.
か、か、
Okay, so this time it is ka. Ka this. Okay.
き、き、
Ki. Ki this.
こ、こ、
So I hope you are able to recognize. This one is ko. Ko this. Ja saigo wa. So the last one.
け、け、
Okay. So this one is K. K. I hope you were able to recognize those. Now, a very important part of the script is that if you see, I've written that if we add tenten or dakuten. Now, what is a tenten or dakuten? If this, I hope now you remember, is ka, this and this one, the first and the second one, the only difference that you can see is this particular, let's say, double commas, let's put it like that. This particular double commas are known as dakuten or tenten. Now, whenever you'll put this tenten or dakuten on any of the sounds from the k line, the sounds will change to g sounds. For example, if you see, the first line says ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, that we have done, we know already. If you see, the second line looks exactly the same. The characters look exactly the same with only one difference, which is that in the second line we have added this dakten or tenten on top of that, and because of that it becomes ga, gi, gu, ge, go. So this is the only difference. Tenten is basically the colloquial word and dakten is a bit formal word. So actually it will be better if you remember this word. But the more important part is that ka, ki, ku, ke, ko will change into ga, gi, gu, ge, go when you add dakuten on top of that. Okay. Now our final task that we should try to read the following words now, so that we are totally confirmed that okay, fine, we are done with the characters. So the first one, I'll give you not I'll give you just 3 seconds. Just go through this word, try to read this word. Okay. So the first letter is kha. Second o. Combine it together and it becomes cow. Cow. So cow is a face. As you see, your face will be called as cow. Second, try to read this one. This is the word which we were looking at in the very beginning of the video. And I said that, okay, by the end of this video, you'll be able to actually recognize this word and read this word. So this is the word for red color. And this is a, ka, e. So when you combine it and pronounce it together, it becomes akai. Akai. Akai is the word for red color. And the last one. Now this is the word for pond. If you try to read this, it becomes E K and it will become Ike. Ike. So Ike is the pond. So I hope that you liked my video and thank you so much for your time. If you've missed the vowels video, the first part of the Hiragana playlist, do watch it. I have already put the links in the description below. Watch that and then come to this video. Don't directly start from this video, otherwise you'll just miss the flow. Thank you so much all of you for watching my videos and do let me know in the comment section if you're liking my video and if it is actually helping you. Thank you so much.